A right regular hexagonal prism. A right regular hexagonal prism. A right regular hexagonal prism. Right regular hexagonal prism. Edge of base 30 mm. Edge of base 30 mm. And axis 70 mm long. And axis 70 mm long is held is held is held so that is held so that an edge of its base an edge of its base is parallel to HP. Edge of its base is parallel to HP and inclined at 45 degrees to VP. And inclined at 45 degrees to VP, comma, while its axis makes an angle of while its axis makes an angle of 60 degrees to HP. While its axis makes an angle of 60 degrees to HP. Draw its projections. So it's a hexagonal prism. So one hexagon at the bottom, another hexagon at the top. Both are joined with rectangular faces. Here axis inclination is given as, you just underline, an edge of its base is parallel to HP. You underline that. An edge of its base is parallel to HP. One edge is parallel to HP means we keep one edge perpendicular to VP. Edge parallel to HP ఉన్నప్పుడు initial position లో we keep perpendicular to VP. Similarly, axis 60 degrees to HP. Axis 60 degrees to HP means we assume it is perpendicular to HP. So when axis is perpendicular to HP, where we get the true shape of the base? In the top view, we get the true shape of the base when axis is perpendicular to HP. Axis 60 degrees to HP, so we assume it is perpendicular to HP. Similarly, edge of base is parallel to HP. There also we assume it is perpendicular to HP. So here one edge we need to keep perpendicular. Here we need to draw this way, one edge perpendicular. Don't draw hexagon like this. We need to draw hexagon this way. If you draw this in this way, edge is parallel to XY, but we keep perpendicular this way, 30 mm. Okay, now project this into front view. How much distance in the front view? Nothing is given, so you take one more line with some distance to XY. This distance is not specified, it is not resting. there is some distance, but distance is not specified, so we take some rough value. Height is how much? 70 mm. 70. And center. Take center of polygon, join any two opposite corners. Center. Now give the notation. We need to change the text size. Give only one. Text size is very big. Two is okay, I think. X, Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And inside A, B, C, D, E and F. So here upper surface outside is 1, 2, 3, 4. So upper surface is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 dash, 2, 3. 4, 4 dash we need to keep 4, 5 and 6. And here outside A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F. Array, what happened? Next, what we do? Axis inclination is how much inclination? Axis 60 degrees to HP. It is resting on one of its edges, so one edge should be on the line. For that, first we copy enter. Now rotation is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. 60. This and the axis both are parallel, so axis 60 degrees resting with one edge. This point is A and F. So AF is resting means it is resting with one edge. Now draw the projectors. What is the notation now? Let's join. Take the intersection points simply. And the second phase is where is the second phase? Okay. Now in this, which are visible, which are invisible, axis, where is axis? This is axis point. We put point for axis. Center, this is center. This line is the axis line. And what are the hidden edges? This is invisible. These are invisible. Just note down in your notebook. And this center, these lines are invisible lines. Now next step, what we do, that line which is resting, this resting edge is A and F. This is AF line. This AF makes an angle of A. This one, maybe 4 amma. One is 6. This is 6. 6 and this is 1. That is A and F. 6 and 1 visible. A and F invisible, right? This is invisible. This invisible edge. This is resting here. Here, this is A and F. See, this point is A and F. So this A and F we need to keep at an inclination of 45 degrees with VP. So take 45 degrees line. 45. Go to a line. This A and F we keep on this line. Like this. It is going above XY. Keep somewhat below. Now project this into front view again. All edges. All edges you project to front view. This side and that side you project. And you put the intersection points and join. Join A, B, C, D, E, F. Join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, all points, all A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. We project from here to there, and from here to there also. We project this side. And you put the intersection points A, B, C, D, E, F, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Here you get one polygon, here you get another polygon. Join those two. This kind of figure you get here also. Okay. Next step. Next, take this as a assignment. This next problem. Draw the projections of a cylinder. Draw the projections of a cylinder of base 30 mm diameter, of base 30 mm diameter, and axis 40 mm long, and axis 40 mm long, which lies on HP.
Again from starting.
Draw the projections of a cylinder of base 30 mm diameter and axis 40 mm long, and axis 40 mm long, which lies on HP, which lies on HP on a point of its rim, on a point of its rim, comma, with its axis inclined at with its axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP, with its axis inclined at 30 degrees to HP. First up, the top view of the axis, the top view of the axis is perpendicular to VP. The top view of the axis is perpendicular to VP. Similar problem, first you take cylinder instead of this prism, it is a cylinder, so we get front view like this only we get, but here instead of hexagon we get a circle. After that we inclined this way. The inclination is axis inclined 30 degrees to HP. Here 60 degrees, but here in this problem we need to keep 30 degrees inclination, and you get the cylinder here also. Now in the last position here, the top view of the axis is perpendicular to VP. This is top view of the axis. Here the axis is parallel in this diagram. You keep that perpendicular. Here we rotate only 45 degrees. Here we need to rotate completely 90 degrees. Whatever is the horizontal line, this line is there, axis line, this line. This is horizontal here, the top view, in the top view. This is perpendicular to VP. In this total diagram, we rotate 90 degrees so that this line we get in the vertical position. Here in the last diagram. That is the only difference. Instead of hexagon, we get circle, and this axis line in the third position we keep vertical. Okay, try to draw. Assignment. This is an assignment question. Next, one more question we will see today. We will stop with this. Note down one more question. A pentagonal pyramid మీకు ఇది అసైన్మెంట్ క్వశ్చన్ అర్థమైంది కదమ్మా నేను చెప్పింది. ఇలా వస్తుంది మీకు. ఇక్కడ ఈ సెకండ్ పొజిషన్లో ఇలా వస్తుంది మీకు సిలిండర్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ యాక్సిస్, దిస్ లైన్ ఈజ్ యాక్సిస్, సెంటర్ లైన్, center of this ellipse to center of this ellipse, this is axis. So axis, last line ఏముంది మీ problem, the top view of the axis is perpendicular to VP. This is the top view in the second position. The top view of the axis you make it perpendicular to VP. So you rotate this total diagram by making this axis perpendicular to VP. So in this position, in the third position, you copy this diagram here and you rotate like this.
మ్యామ్ అసైన్మెంట్ క్వశ్చన్ మ్యామ్ మీరు
అసైన్మెంట్ అమ్మా మీరు తర్వాత డ్రా చేయండి.
ఓకే
ఇలా అంటే ఈ పొజిషన్ లో మీకు హారిజాంటల్ సిలిండర్ వస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ ఈ థర్డ్ పొజిషన్, ఇక్కడ మనం ఈ ప్రాబ్లమ్ 45 degrees లో పెట్టాం కదా, అలా ఇది కంప్లీట్ గా వర్టికల్ పొజిషన్ లో ఇక్కడ పెట్టాలి. ఇలా పెట్టాలి. ఇలా పెట్టి యూ ప్రొజెక్ట్ ఇన్ టు ఫ్రంట్ వ్యూ అండ్ యూ గెట్ వన్ మోర్ డయాగ్రామ్ హియర్. ఓకే, నౌ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్, a pentagonal pyramid, base 25 mm side, base 25 mm side and axis 50 mm long and axis 50 mm long, has one of its triangular faces in the HP, triangular faces in the VP, not HP, triangular faces in the VP, and the edge of the base contained by that face, and the edge of the base contained by that face makes an angle of, edge of the base contained by that face makes an angle of 30 degrees with HP, draw its projections. So here it is given as one of its triangular faces in the VP. One of its triangular faces, please underline that, one of its triangular faces in the VP. Triangular faces means at the bottom the base is a pentagon. All sides of the pentagon are connected at one point by using the triangles. So 5 triangles are there on 5 edges of the pentagon. Base is a pentagon and 5 triangles meeting at one point. So one triangular face is in the VP. In the VP means in that position the axis is inclined to VP. When we keep one triangular face in the VP, that is in the sleeping position. If you assume the pyramid is in the sleeping position in the VP, the axis is inclined to VP. So we assume initially the axis is perpendicular to VP in this problem. So assume axis perpendicular to VP and size 25 kadamma pyramid. So I take this earlier one, This is also 25. This is 25. A, B, C, D, E and O. Axis is how much? 50. This is axis. Draw 50. Before drawing also you can give red color, or after drawing also we can change. And this is axis line, center. Now what is the notation now? This is O. This is, what is this one? C inside D. And here it is B inside E. And this is A. Okay. Now one of its triangular faces in the VP. So triangular faces means this line or this line now? Please tell me which line is triangular face? This line or this line? OA. OA is triangular face. This is O and A. OA is a line, slanting edge. It's not a triangular face. If you take this line, this is
OCD
OCD.
is a triangular face, ma'am.
OCD is the triangular face. So we keep this line in the VP because the triangular face is in the VP. So we need to keep OC line in the VP, not OA line. In the previous problem, slanting edge is in the HP. So slanting edge in the HP అన్నప్పుడు మనం ఈ line ని పెడతాం. This is only edge. But now triangular face. So this is the triangular face, OCD, triangular face. This we need to keep in VP. So first copy. A line. So we need to keep OC in the VP. Okay. Now project into front view. Okay. Now you need to join. So before joining also, after joining actually what I am doing in all classes, first I draw the line and then I keep change this red color. Before that, first we keep this in red color and then we join. Directly we get red color lines. Unnecessary time waste otherwise. So there is A, this is A, and here this is A, this is A. Take line command. This is A, B. B is here. This is B. C, D, E, and A. Right. And then this is O. This is O. Join O and this point. And these two are hidden lines. First give the rotation. This is O dash. And what is this? A dash, B. This is B. C, D, and E. And center, this is axis line. So this point, this is O. I will keep a point. Right. These are hidden edges. Directly give hidden from here to here. This is hidden. From here to here, this is hidden. Okay. Now put this point. This is axis. This is axis point. This point is axis. Next, what we do? What is the next condition? Triangular face in the VP and the edge of the base containing that face. That means for the triangular face, we have one edge now. That face makes an angle of 30 degrees with HP. So what is the triangular face here now? OCD. This one, OCD is the triangular face. So this for this OCD, what is the edge here? CD. CD is the edge, right? This CD makes an angle of 30 degrees with HP. One triangular face is in the VP. OCD is in the VP. So the edge containing by this triangular face, that is out of OCD, the edge is CD. This CD makes an angle of 30 degrees with HP. So first draw 30 degrees line. This is 30. Right? Now make this CD. CD means this line. This is CD line. This is, we need to keep on this. Let's copy. CD. This CD we need to keep on this line. A line. Okay. Now draw the projectors. The pentagon 5 corners, 5 lines, and this axis. All lines you need to draw. Now take this red color directly. Where is A? This is A here, and here A is here. This is A and A. This is A, B. This is B line. C. This is C. D. E. Again A. Center. After that join O. This is O, and here O is here. This is O. From here you join all the corners from O. Here the notation. This is O. What is this point? A. This is A. This is A. A. B. C. D. And E. So in this, which are invisible, this D, this is invisible. Okay, this is hidden. That's all. If you have any confusion with hidden lines, don't worry. If you draw instead of hidden lines, if you draw solid line also, we will consider. Don't worry. First, try to understand the problem. Hidden lines, axis, those are secondary. Okay. So this is 30 degrees. Okay, ma. Enough. These problems are enough. So 6 or 7 problems in solids. So you practice whatever the problems we discuss in the class. You practice those problems. Only those will appear in the laboratory, because in the laboratory myself or Sri Ranjani madam, we two are, any one of us are there in the laboratory, so not a problem. Along with external, myself or madam, any one of us present along with external. Okay, ma. Please wait. I take the attendance. Next class, madam will take up sections.